Hello there, this is JL Worley TV. This is my day 44. I think it's 43. Yeah, 43. But anyway, yeah. JL Worley. Look, man, I live in COE, dog. We be doing what we do up in here. I got this job, driving forklift around, slinging plastic products. You know what I mean? It's cool though. I get paid legal money and stuff, you know. But the government takes a quarter, about I don't know, whatever, a lot of my checks. Just a whole. I need all that extra money for anyway. Like they already got all the gold and everything else, you know, already. Why do they need all that extra paper? They already cut enough trees down, but no, they need more paper. We gotta make more paper. I'm gonna continue with the story. Look, man, I grew up in Lowell, Indiana. It was a little like corn-fed town, man. Corn was like literally everywhere, growing in fields. When I was there, it was kind of small town. You know, just a small town. Not like the COE is a little bigger though. Yeah, and I guess this is probably a little important fact. You know, it's kind of one of the times where, like, you know, if your name was the famous one in the town, if your mommy, daddy, or your grandma and grandpa wasn't on the town council meetings and all up in the PTA, then, like, you know, you didn't get showed much play, you know what I mean? There's always the towns that got, like, the rebels and the outcasts, one family that, you know, they're, whoa, watch out for them, man, totally not good for business. I already, like, had a reputation before I had a reputation, but, yeah, I don't know, it wasn't even like that, though. For me, it's not how I felt inside anyway. So yeah, I was like up in the 4th grade. I think it was a pretty serious time for me. I'm pretty sure my grandpa died right around then. I can't remember the exact date. I could reflect back and you know, and get the info. I'm trying to, you know, run this thing. I'm showing y'all though right off the top of my head always. You know what I mean? I don't like to go to facts and judge them on basis and things. I wanna just relate what I remember and see what my memory's like. But anyway, like I was saying before, you know, I always brought my grandpa KFC, man. My grandma would always hide my Easter basket up in his room so I could find it in there, because, you know, grandpa really loved me a lot, you know. I'm pretty sure that I was his favorite, you know. I don't want to say favorites or nothing, but I know I loved him a whole bunch. He was awesome. I did love my grandpa a lot. He was like an older grandpa, you know what I mean? Like, he was older than my grandma by like some years, like 20 something. It's quite a bit, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Be what they be. Sometimes I have to just do that kind of stuff just to let out the stress. So yeah, my grandpa, he passed away, and it was a super sad time for me, but like, first person kind of dying that I could, like, you know, remember physically in my life, and like I kind of started to open my eyes, kind of sprung open, you know what I mean? Like, that's when I started getting like curious, you know, like about death and like what's after that, and like where'd my grandpa go, and like kind of thoughts started popping in my head, and I just, you know, was kind of wondering all the time. Like, I'd go to my aunt's house and be sitting there staying the night or whatever, and you know, I'd wake up and I'd be living at this place, this apartment upstairs, where like right across the street was this big old cemetery, like the biggest cemetery in town. And, like, I'd be sitting down there thinking, like, what's death, and like, where'd he go, and heaven, hell. I started getting curious. I just wanted to know what was going on, you know. So I started, you know, looking around and stuff, man, and like started finding out stuff, and eventually I started going to this church, like this little white church right by my house. It was like an old, I don't know, it was a church though. It was just a little church, but like, I don't know, they always made me feel welcome there. Always were nice to me and always asked me to come back and never told me to leave. A lot of love in church, I must say, a lot. Like, felt really loved and appreciated, and like they were trying to see what my skills were, and they always encouraging me. It was an awesome place, you know, compared to my home and the whole rest of my past. Like, it was tight. It was tight. So tight. I want to share a story about, you know, when my grandpa died. It was kind of his funeral, and I don't know, you know, my name's JL Worley. I got this aunt, her name's Joanne Worley. She's like some kind of famous old lady or something, like on like Ronnie Martin's Laughing. She was on She was the voice in like the Pound Puppies, like the crazy kooky Pound Puppy, like the best friend to the girlfriend, you know, something like that. In the movie The Beauty and the Beast, like the wardrobe, the big dresser lady, where like she goes upstairs, she changes, like she was the voice in that. She was on like what was that show? Win, Lose or Draw? Yeah, Win, Lose or Draw. She was on that show. She made like appearance on The Love Boat, Hollywood Squares, that kind of thing. Anyway, like my grandpa, that was her dad, right? And like it wasn't my grandma's daughter, so it was my grandma's stepdaughter, but they were like almost the same age, so like she had like resentment, I guess, towards my grandma. So then she turned her resentment against all like my grandma and grandpa's kids and their grandkids, like me. Like I never even met the lady, right? So but she's gonna come to her father's funeral, of course. It's her father. I would understand that completely. But she came to my grandpa's funeral, right? Okay. To Lowell, Indiana, where, of course, his funeral was at, because that's where he lived with his family. They're like at the funeral, and I'm going up, and I'm seeing my grandpa. He's dead. He's in the casket. He's a dead body. I'm looking at him, and I'm talking to him, telling him, you know, I'm gonna miss him, and I hope wherever he's going is gonna be a good place and good place. I look around, and like it's like I'm the only one up there or something, you know. And I look back in like this kind of corner area, like Joanne Worley. Everybody's over there talking to her, like, oh yeah, you did this and this and this, and oh yeah, cool, and you were this, and oh that's neat, wow, Joanne Worley, there's newscasts there and stuff, like at my grandpa's funeral, you know. I'm like, awesome, cool, but it wasn't for my grandpa. I brought my grandpa his KFC. I made my grandpa his plate. My Easter basket was in my grandpa's room. Third time, I didn't even know this lady, and what was she doing, taking all the attention from my grandpa's funeral? I was infuriated. I'm not gonna lie, I was mad, a little angry. Pretty sure I was like 7 or 8 at the time, man, like around 4th grade there, something in that area. But yeah, I ran up to this lady, and I pretty much cursed her out. I told her to get the out, and it's my grandpa's funeral, and you need to quit. And I started snapping up in there, because I had a little foul mouth, and I was a little rotten little kid. And I was so mad. And Joanne, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for that day when I was a little kid. And that's not your fault that you did good with your life, and those are other people making choices, and I'm sorry that I yelled and screamed and said those mean things to you. But you are my aunt, half aunt. My grandpa is your dad. So, yeah, what's up? You don't think you can contact somebody sometime? I do have the same last name, Miss Joanne Worley. But I am really sorry that I did, you know, freak out like that. I was just loving my grandpa, you know what I mean? I was a little kid. But, you know, I've been sending my apologies, man. This is just another one of my Davids. This equals up to a Dave video fortay3. Yo, much love to 98.7 in the background, if you could hear it. It's that radio station up here, dog, that be repping Christ, among gangsters, hip-hop, radio, repping Jesus stations known to man. I only got one speaker in my car, though. Let's see if we can get some. Oh, it's off. Alright, I'm out of here, dude. My David. My buddy Jake told me he liked this straight talk. I hope this was straight enough. Most relaxing to cut in my dirty, filthy work car. My dirty, filthy work clothes. I've been uploading like 25 videos today. This one will get uploaded like mañana. Yo, but I'm out, man. This is Dirty Red 1000. Jay Worley. Yo, Aunt Joanne, I'm sorry I yelled at you at my grandpa's funeral. But I am glad that I started thinking about what death was. I started looking. Some kind of hole inside of me kind of, wow, blew up. And I was like, oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? And something started grabbing me, pulling me, taking me to this place. Little did I know that someday, one day, all the days, my life would be changed. So look, man, stick with me, dog. This is Jay Worley TV. I do what I does up in here, legitly. Okay? Reppin' in the name of Christ. Christ. Who's he reppin'? Who's he reppin'? Jesus Christ. 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 Understand, son. Understand.